Kanye West, he's starting to get exhausting. Once was widely considered as one of the most brilliant minds in music. People also loved how outspoken he was. Today, they wish he would shut the hell up. And just when you thought he said the wildest thing ever, he continues to up the ante. Check out what he said on an interview with Alex Jones on InfoWars.
Every human being has something of value that they brought to the table, especially Hitler. How about that one?
He also talked about the Nazis, saying that they are not bad people. Now, my next guest thinks Kanye should seek a form of professional help. Rob G, taking a look at that latest video on InfoWars, your thoughts about that?
Well, I started looking at the whole thing, and look, Kanye has been quite different for quite some time. In some ways, should we even be surprised? Is actually the thing. Should we be surprised at some of the things you say? Yes, are some of them vile, disgusting? Every now and again, you know, he says something that makes you think. But then I've just learned at this point in time, yay is going to be yay.
But you know what? Hey, can I say something real quick?
Go ahead.
Only, man. You know, somebody needs to take the mic. You know, why keep, pull his coattails about something? That's, go back to Michael Jackson. How come he can get help? Elvis Presley, he needed help. In situations like this, man, the man needs help. Give him a couple extra gummies or something, or something. Give him some help, or take the mic away.
I don't think they want to take the mic away because it's good TV. I mean,
but that's the sad thing about it. White folks, Alex Jones, Trump, they're trying to get good television, and that's not right. You're damaging us. You're damaging our community. Where they're taking advantage of a black man who needs help, and that's not right, man. And I hate to see that.
Well, he said that that Nazis and Hitler invented that said microphone, so it gives him the right to use it.
So,
Matt Hatter, let's hear from you over at the Vibe. Your thoughts on this? This is just mind blowing.
I'm a conspiracy theorist. I think he up to something else, y'all. I don't know what his end goal is. It seems like it has to be an end goal, but most certainly his bipolarism is a huge problem, and I wish somebody could take the mic, but he's a grown man. He has millions of dollars, and unfortunately, he's good clickbait. So I think as long as he's still talking, people going to still give him a platform to speak.
Well, white people are giving him a platform to speak. Alex Jones, man, he's a turd. Then you're talking about Donald Trump. Donald Trump turned his back on him. So how good is that? He's losing money, man, and he's pissing off people along the way, man. But
is he losing money? We don't know.
But still, my point is this, man. He can use his platform to help us, the culture, our race. But rather, he's gonna say something negative to put us all down, and they're looking at us. They're looking at you, Isaiah. They're looking at you, Matt Hatter, about trying to define what he's talking about, and it's not up to us to define. Somebody needs to get him some help so we can stop the madness.
Dr. Boone, let's bring you in, Dr. Boone, really quick. Do you think this is another stunt by Kanye West, or do you think there are some serious mental health issues that he may be dealing with?
Yeah,
absolutely.
I think we're dealing with some major mental health issues. I haven't seen any psychiatric records, but from reading, he has been diagnosed with bipolar. And if this is a manic episode, it's so important for us to not try to make rational of what is irrational right now, right? So, we'd love for them to take the mic, but some people are exploiting his mental health status right now. And so if in a manic episode, if he is manic, I'm not saying he is, it's very entertaining, but it's also wrong to do that, right? And unfortunately, because we don't necessarily have the sympathy we should for mental illness and those who are suffering from mental illness, he will be in some trouble for what he is saying during these interviews.
Now, going with Hatter's conspiracy theory, he was covered up from head to toe and did not see his face. Oh,
no, it was still Kanye. I didn't.
Incredible. I think we know it was yay.
Yeah, I think so too. Now, do you think, we saw this with Britney Spears when things spiraled out of control. She got a guardian and then lost control of her assets until the courts approved her to take control once again. And I think that was just this year or last year. Do you think it's time for someone to step in and I hate to say the word committed, but get him a guardian?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Somebody who's close to him need to step in, man, because he's imploding right now.
Who is that?
And it's sad to say that, a brilliant talent like that, and nobody's, coming to his rescue, and everybody's trying to make a dollar off of him, so the guy needs some help.
Well, I think a powerful question is who would do it, right? He has a great deal of money. He has a legal team that can fight more than any family member who says I can help, right? So there's legal issues here that will create a barrier for them to even do that.
I think Kim K step in as a former.
No, not now.
No,
not now. She could have.
Kim K put him out the camp. Kris Jenner put him out the camp. I wouldn't let that man around my kids. I wouldn't let him around east, west, north, and south. Oh, heck no. The guy got problems, man, and somebody got to step in to help the guy. And that's the same to say who, somebody, anybody, rather than taking the guy's money and put him on the platform for him to say some more foolish.
I think that there were attempts made for people to try to get him help and all that this past week or two. There was some footage of him being around Beyonce and Jay-Z. I think there are people out there who continue to try to get to this guy, but he is just as powerful, has just as much money. The people that could have done something, they're not a part of his life anymore. So I beg the question, who? Or is there some deeper purpose in all the craziness that he's doing that we have no clue whatsoever about?
All right. Well, thank you guys for joining us here on The Factor Uncensored. This is, I guess, an episode we'll just continue to watch of The Kanye Show.